I loved that you had Will Bosi and Ondra and Jakob come out and try this thing. And how helpful was that to see different people, different body sizes, different heights, different skills trying the same route? How helpful was it to work on it with those guys?
I think it was crucial for me to be able to climb the route. Otherwise, I would probably be still there trying the route without them. This is something that I noticed when I bolted and climbed a route in Arco that is called Erebor, which I thought it was hard. Yeah, it is hard, but I thought it was harder. And then when like some of the repeaters came and found new betas, and then they said, okay, I gave it 9B/plus. And then they said, okay, maybe it's 9B because I found this new beta. There I realized, okay, if I try something hard, I want to try with someone else from the first moment. Because if I knew this beta on Erebor from the first moment, I would have climbed the route many days, even months before. And then I could focus on something else. But I was just by myself finding the betas. Then I climbed the route. Then Adam and Laura Rogora came and repeated the route with different betas. And then, yeah, if I knew those betas, maybe I could have climbed the route even before. So when I tried Excalibur, I thought, okay, I don't want to make the same mistake that I did with Erebor. I don't want to spend my whole... It's even harder than Erebor for sure. And I don't want to spend years trying something and then figure out a new beta, an easier beta, and think about, okay, I should have done this way before. So from the first day, I decided, okay, I want to share everything with everyone that wants to try the route, even if I'm risking to give away the first ascent. Actually, it was a risk because I haven't bowled the route, so I couldn't keep it for me. If the bolters want to invite someone else to try it, but I could have tried the route without say anything to anyone. But I decided to share and invite people to try it because I wanted to have the best experience on it in terms of method, in terms of even going there and trying the route. It's more fun if you can share it with more people that can try the route with you. Going there just by myself or with someone that can just belay, because there's nothing else actually there. So it is then someone else bought another route on the same spots, but it came later. So being there just by myself trying the route would have been way less fun than trying it with Adam, Ondra and Will Bosi. And yeah, maybe someone can think that I'm crazy because I had this project and that I wanted to do the first ascent, and I called Adam, Ondra and Will Bosi to try it with me, to try my project. It could have seemed like a craziness, but at the end it was the key to climb the route for sure.
Hey friends, I want to take a second to tell you about my new favorite climbing shoes. I fell in love with these this year. This is the Drone CS from Mad Rock. It's an amazing bouldering shoe, and I actually sent all of my hardest boulders in 2023 wearing the Drone CS. I also just got my first pair of the Drone 2.0. The Drone 2.0 is a huge improvement over the original, in my opinion. It has a lot of the same features as the Drone CS, which I love. It's just a little bit stiffer and more supportive, and you can really toe into small footholds and edge really well with this shoe. I really love both of these shoes, and I think they complement each other really well. If you want to check them out, head over to madrock.com and use code NUGGET at checkout to save 10% off your first order. That's madrock.com. Use code NUGGET to save 10% off your order. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. No, I think it's beautiful. I think it's just a really healthy mindset, I think, and a healthy approach. And it's really cool to hear that, the experience that you want to have on the route is more important than just doing it first. It feels more collaborative. It just feels more positive for climbing. I think it's really cool. It's really similar to Adam, Ondra inviting Jakob to try BIG. He bolted it. He wanted to do it. He was getting really close. And Jakob ends up doing it first. And I think that's really cool. You know, I have a lot of respect for you for doing that. I have a lot of respect for Adam for doing that with BIG. And it's also really fun for the rest of us. It's so interesting to watch all these amazing climbers who are all different and kind of have different strengths and weaknesses, trying the same really hard cutting edge moves and talking about it and breaking it down. It's really fun. So yeah, I admire you for doing it. I really appreciate it. I think it's really cool. And you did it first.
Yeah,
you got the first ascent. So cherry on top.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not the most important thing, but at the end, also the fact that I'm here closer to the route was a bit of an advantage for me. But then Will came even after my first ascent, and he struggled on a move. And even seeing Will then repeating some of the hardest boulder in the world, like Burner of Dreams, that it went down pretty fast, and then like recently the return of Sleepwalker, then made me think, okay, Excalibur is hard, because if even Will was struggling on this and he climbed like the Sleepwalker, the stand start in 3 days, then it means, okay, Excalibur can be like much harder than this. And so this is something I'm proud of, because not because Will is struggling, but I hope he will climb it very soon, Excalibur, but because it is something that it took me some times, and it is definitely hard, and it was like satisfying to be able to climb it, not because I was the first, but because I was able to climb it. Even if I was second after Adam or after Will, it would be the same. It would be just as amazing. Without them, it would be impossible, I think, to climb, or it could have been like such a long process that I could have just gave up after maybe 1 or 2 years. It could be frustrating sometimes. Having someone to share it and to be able to share the betas and like just moments at the crag actually was really fun and very important for the whole process.
Yeah, that's very cool. I loved the video where your friend's trying the other route at the same crag, and you both end up getting the earring, and you have to wear the sword earring until you both send your projects. Did you secretly love the earring? I know Sara didn't like it, and she was excited for you to send so you could stop wearing it. But did you secretly like the sword earring?
I didn't like as the aesthetic of the ring, of the earring, but I liked the fact that it was actually helping me to think about the process and the project, because I had it here. It was hanging. It was like I could feel it even while sleeping. I could feel it if I move my head, and so every time I move my head, I had Excalibur like pointing here and like telling me, you have to climb this route, you have to climb this route. And so like on every training I was pulling hard to be able to climb the route and get rid of this earring finally. And so it was actually helping. It was like a reminder of my goal, something that was there and was reminding me, you have to climb this, you want to climb this, and this is a reminder. It is there always with you. And so it was fun. It was something even that made the experience even better.